Well, off the top tonight, a family-owned business caught fire off of Jackrabbit Lane in Belgrade early this morning, bringing on a response from multiple agencies. MTN's Gabby Crevitt has the details on this local business that burned down just weeks before opening.
On Sunday at around 3:30 in the morning, an employee at the Jackpot Casino in Belgrade, just off of Jackrabbit Lane, was walking out to his car after the end of a shift when he noticed the next door business had started on fire.
Yeah, I was leaving work and I, kind of looked across the way. I heard what kind of sounded like a fire and then a couple popping and some hissing, and it was loud enough I had to take my earbuds out.
Monty Kerr made the call as soon as he could see flames visible from the Rocky Mountain Car Wash, a family-run business which was slated to open in June.
Police department arrived on scene. Belgrade Police Department arrived on scene to find fire and smoke visible from the structure. Reported that back. Our units arrived on scene and obviously began fire suppression efforts.
Multiple agencies responded to the call, including the Central Valley Fire Department and the Bozeman Fire Department. Central Valley's Fire Marshal Bruce Hennequin said it took just under an hour to get the fire in control and a few hours to fully extinguish the flames, which were visible from I-90. Hennequin said the firefighters had good access to the fire, but were concerned about nearby businesses.
There was a pretty decent wind this morning, not significant, but enough. It was blowing embers around. So they were concerned about some of the vegetation around the hotel over here and stuff, but we didn't have any extension to those areas, so we were fortunate.
Now the Central Valley Fire Department and Belgrade PD are investigating the scene and collecting evidence, as the cause of the fire remains unknown. While there are no reported injuries, the future Rocky Mountain Car Wash was left devastated by the fire. And as for Kerr, who made the initial call for service, he told MTN News he was amazed by how quickly the fire grew.
It was a small little fire. I was contemplating running back into the Jackpot, grab the fire extinguisher, but I got a wife and kids at home. By the time I called the cops, when I took that video, it was probably 10 minutes. I mean, that thing went up like crazy.
Reporting in Belgrade, Gabby Crevitt, MTN News.
Thank you so much for that, Gabby. One of the owners of the Rocky Mountain Car Wash says the locally owned business will rebuild and be back stronger.